Hello, and welcome to Mindy Kaling's Power Hour.
The Mindy Kaling fan club.
Welcome back to Drunkview. Today we watched Velma, Season 2.
Yep.
It's real bad, man. I can't do this anymore.
It's bad.
It's pretty fucked. So Aiden, what did you think of Velma Season 2?
It's more of the same, but less bad.
You gotta figure out decide what the plot.
What is the plot? Shut up, Connor. You're not in this one.
You don't know the Drunkview format.
I do. I watch every Drunkview.
A new series of serial killings has popped up in Crystal Cove.
And this time, men
they're targeting
or
middle-aged men
who get their dicks chewed off.
Because
they deserve it, because they're men. Am I right?
And that's about all you need to know. There's technically a mystery, but the answer to the mystery is that it's Scrappy-Doo, just like the James Gunn movie, but worse in every single way.
So it's 10 episodes, and
it's 10 episodes of misery.
They try to make
it could have been 5 episodes, because ultimately the solution to the mystery is just that it's a character we've never seen before who's a talking dog.
11th hour.
And because the dog was annoying in the cartoon, he's evil, just like in the much superior James Gunn movie.
Yeah, I mean, this time around they tried to make it more episodic. Like for the first 4 episodes, the episodes have their own little mini arcs, but then
they're a little better delineated.
And then it just becomes like season-long arc, just like the first one, and it's kind of shitty and kind of stupid, and nobody cares.
Grant, what'd you think of Velma 2?
Honestly, not that bad. I'd watch it.
Yeah?
It was terrible. It was real bad. For the first half, we thought about switching it, but I wanted to power through for something to hate. We watched it.
Yep.
Which you should not do. But it was so fucking hard to just sit there and go through it. Connor didn't even...
It's mind-numbing.
Connor was gone for most of it. He couldn't even put up with it.
Yeah, Connor went on several journeys to avoid Velma.
He went to get the mail. He went to talk to his girlfriend. It was awful.
He went to the liquor store, just flat out left for
4 hours.
40 minutes.
I had to hook it up for my alcoholic friend Bryn. Shout out to Bryn.
Is she of age? Can we make that joke?
Yeah, she's
not of age. You know I like them.
She's hot as fuck.
Man, Velma Season 2 was bad. It was fucking awful and hard to sit through, and I couldn't even hate it properly.
That's rough, man.
Usually I'm able to sit through something I hate to hate it, but this I couldn't even get motivated.
It's a lot less atrocious than the first season.
It's far better than the first season.
It's a lot less obnoxious, but it's gone from a entertainingly hateable 1 out of 10 to a very bland 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10.
I mean, it's animated well. It looks nice.
The animation's nice. It looks like it had a lot of money put into it.
Cool backgrounds, cool effects.
Everyone's a lesbian.
Everyone's gay.
There's a lot of gay
There's
people.
so many fucking gay people. I can't.
There's a statistically impossible amount of gay people in this show. And
What's the
gay,
fan
so we're allowed
theory?
to point it
Crystal
out.
Cove?
I'm allowed to criticize it. I have plot armor. I have immunity.
Yeah, Grant's gay.
The they them is gay with Daphne.
I couldn't tell if that was a
and
joke,
Velma
though.
are gay.
They bring back
Daphne's parents are gay.
They bring back the lady who did the band in Monster
Fred is
Island.
questionably gay.
And she's old and gross now.
Yeah, she looks like a man in a dress.
We can't have anything. Also, if you want to play a fun drinking game, take a shot every time Velma makes a simile. Like every single response to every single conversation. This is just like white men who have too much power, just like FedEx. And it's like, what did she mean by this?
Yeah, there's a lot of what does she mean by this.
There's a lot of incomprehensible jokes this season.
It's fucking awful.
I don't know if I could point to a specific one because I've been drinking, but there's a lot of moments in this show where they'll like make a joke where they'll be like, this is just like how post office workers always eat tuna on Tuesdays, and you're like, what the fuck?
Hate fucking
What the fuck does that mean?
They hate mailmen in this season.
They despise mailmen. There's like 1,000 jokes about how mailmen are evil.
It's fucking awful.
I don't know where they came from. Someone on the writing staff hates mailmen.
Wait, hold on.
And they would make jokes like, mailmen always eat fish on Tuesdays, and you're like, I genuinely don't know what you mean by this.
Keep going.
Like, I genuinely don't know what to make of it. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. We should have thought of that ahead of time.
You gotta bring it on this.
Here he
Restart the video.
Wow, I can't believe
Restart the video.
It's our boy Scooby,
Understood effort.
who remains conspicuously absent from this season of this Scooby-Doo show, but Scrappy-Doo's there.
For a second, the reveal of Scrappy, it's like, are they going to bring Scooby in? It's like,
I would
no, it's
rather
Scrappy.
as evil Scooby than
Scrappy?
evil Scrappy.
You might be interesting. Like,
Evil
like,
Scrappy is just
Scooby loves the patriarchy or some shit.
Evil Scrappy just makes me remember the much better and more concise James Gunn Scooby-Doo movie.
They probably wanted to make Scooby evil, then Warner
corny and
Brothers was
weird,
like,
but
no,
fun.
but you can make Scrappy evil again.
It's bad. It's so bad.
Scrappy's canonically evil now.
And he
But,
just
like,
comes in on episode 9 of 10.
as far as it goes, the show is substantially better than it was. Because everything in the first season
It was cringy and terrible.
Mindy Kaling would say patriarchy, white men bad, white people bad,
Well, this whole
men,
season was
men.
directed by
I hate
men.
men.
So
I
This
hate women.
season,
Annoying.
this season is much less obnoxious and has things that vaguely resemble jokes.
I mean, there's a little bit of setup punchline, but most of it is still Mindy makes similes. This is just like Fred has small penis.
There's a lot of Mindy makes similes, but the show is a lot less focused on just being a slew of cringy political takes and being an actual show, which makes it a tolerable but boring watch instead of a painful cringe fest.
Yeah.
But also that makes it substantially less interesting to talk about because
You're hitting that mediocre kind of mid area. And
Yeah.
it's not bad enough where it's funny bad. It's not good enough where it's entertaining good.
it's
just-
not a fascinating portrait of Mindy Kaling as
Her weird fetishes.
a
and
fat Indian woman who married a white man and is seething about white men for her entire show. Instead, it's just a boring mystery show with bad Family Guy comedy.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, late Family Guy.
Yeah, bad, late, bad Family Guy comedy.
Yeah.
I laughed at the cocaine bachelor party joke.
Just like season 1, it got a laugh out of most of us once. And me and Connor laughed once, but Aiden didn't laugh at all.
There's a couple parts
Where you got close.
I recognized that it was decently funny, but it never pushed me to actually laugh because everything that's funny in this show is taken from somewhere else.
Jamie, play the clip of my joke.
The monkey fucking the
stolen.
frog. Oh yeah, they didn't steal
I should be
Connor's joke.
credited as a writer
They didn't
for
steal your
Velma
joke
season
this time.
1. I should get an IMDb page.
Put in
My
the
joke was
clip.
motherfucking
The
stolen.
buffalo chicken wings.
Put in the Buffalo Chicken Scooby versus Connor. Overlay them so they're playing at the same time.
Okay,
So
okay, I can do that.
But yeah,
He's not
season
gonna
1,
do that.
we're very suspicious that she made a joke about buffalo wing hair. Season 2, they didn't steal from Connor at all, so good job, Mindy.
Good job, Mindy.
It's because the
Steal
Zack
from
Snyder
her.
Justice League video wasn't out to steal jokes from.
They should release the Snyder cut of Velma season 2.
They will.
I would say they should make more Harvey Birdman, but Birdgirl's fucking tremendously bad, even worse than Velma.
I mean, all the original people are gone now. Gone.
Yeah.
The past doesn't exist
What the
anymore.
hell is Bird Girl? Did they make a spin-off?
They made a Harvey Birdman sequel show called Bird Girl that's about Bird Girl,
It's bad.
but instead of like being a funny show that incorporates old Hanna-Barbera characters for gags, it's a show where Bird Girl says, "I hate men and white." It's Velma. It's Velma. Harvey Birdman Velma. I don't know what
Birdman.
fucking Warner's fascination with making Velma and Velma clones was.
They also put in several references to the Warner properties. They played the original Scooby-Doo music for one of the scenes. They didn't earn
I
that.
just say Scooby Doo, where
They
are
definitely
you?
didn't
Like
earn that.
900.
They did the fucking the Flintstones theme as a ringtone in a few of the episodes.
Yeah, that
or
was
one of the
also
episodes.
weird.
And a few other ones that I can't remember at the time because it's not notable, but
I thought the one where the one was okay.
I just hate it. Like it's a reminder. It's bad. It didn't earn any of that.
This whole show's kind of just nothing.
The fact that they were in production, season 2 was in production before season 1 even was like out, like fully.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
That was
Clearly.
bad. They had too much faith in Mindy Kaling's rich father and or mother. What was it, Connor?
Also, I think it's her father, but I
Her
don't
father's like a rich accountant or some shit.
Why?
But
Warner Brothers?
also, this season ends with Velma being a ghost,
Fucking
and that's
died.
never going to get followed up on, so that's kind of funny.
It really is the MGS5 of our time.
The fact that the series ends with Mindy Kaling Velma getting
Dead.
thrown off a balcony and dying.
Dead. Never coming back. That's the real hero, Scrappy, for killing this series. God, I hate it.
Yeah.
But I can't even get like worked up. Season 1, we all got worked up. The video was what, 44 minutes long.
Yeah, there's nothing to get worked up
We-
about this time.
We don't have 6 bottles of Sailor Jerry to get drunk
In
on.
fact, as it stands, like for as lame as most of the show is, the Fred arc and Fred plot is like at least,
Fine.
I don't know if I'd call it fine. I mean, it's a functional arc for Fred after for the Fred they set up in the first season.
He goes from prissy little pussy to kind of a man.
He stands up to his mom and
She goes to hell. She's a ghost now in this season.
He learns to become friends with people and gets over his trauma. No one else really has anything like that going on.
I mean-
Everyone else has spinning wheel bullshit where it's just like the Velma, Daphne, will they, won't they, fucking Riverdale bullshit going on.
And then season 1, what they were trying to do their own thing and failed horribly. Season 2, there's some... Excuse me, got that. Season 2, they start to have like the staples. They have the mystery machine, and it's a joke. It's got like badly drawn flowers and shit. Fred's dad wears a little pin with the flower from the mystery machine. The structure's there. They make jokes about. I even brought my dogs in on the mystery solving as a joke. It's a gimmick
Shaggy has sex with a brain.
with a brain. How does that work?
Daphne has sex with a they, them.
She doesn't actually. It was revealed they just put a hex on Velma.
Yeah.
It sucked. It sucked.
Yeah.
Why?
It's more Velma. I don't know. There's nothing to expect from it other than more Velma, but it's better-ish more Velma.
Well, they're trying to set up a season 3 with like the stinger of the end of this season, where it's like now we gotta bring back Velma on Halloween, but until then she's in danger of being dragged to hell. And that's season 3 would have been Velma as a ghost.
You're already assuming it's not going to happen.
Like, would you agree?
What would make you think
That.
Oh god. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's not gonna happen.
it would take a lot of money. If Wile E. Coyote's movie got canceled, why the fuck would this get season 3?
Yeah, Coyote versus Acme did get canceled.
It was done too, basically done.
Yeah.
They could have released it, but
Although
they didn't.
Coyote versus Acme getting killed also had the positive effect of killing the Batgirl movie, which
Would have been
if
bad.
the Batgirl movie didn't get canceled, Connor would have made me sit through it, and that sounds like the most miserable way to spend. Because it's a DCEU movie, I assume it would have been like 3.5 hours of the worst shit you can imagine.
Edgy
I'm
Batgirl.
so glad that it got canceled so that I never have to see it until it eventually leaks and Connor pirates it onto a fucking rewritable Blu-ray disc.
Velma season 2 was bad. We shouldn't watch it. We're jumping to conclusions here. So would you recommend Scooby-Doo and the Velma Mystery Gang, Mindy Kaling Project, $7 million budget show to the average viewer?
Velma 2 is a substantially better show than Velma 1. That said, it's still a very mediocre show. It loses the hate watch quality of the first show to become, I don't know, mediocre mostly. I don't really have any feelings towards Velma 2. Velma 1 made me angry. It annoyed me. It was constantly racist against white people, constantly sexist against men.
Self-hating against women.
Self-hating against women, especially white women. It was embarrassing. It was like weirdly horny for teenagers.
This season has a little bit of that, but
There's definitely elements of that
Said Connor.
in this season, but for the most part, this show has transitioned from cringy, hate-watchable rage bait into generic Netflix original slop.
pretty much.
And I don't hate it, but it's the most mediocre, fucking boring show ever made.
It's pretty bad.
I can't recommend it because there's just nothing to say about it. It's not. The first season is infinitely more interesting. This is playing it safe and ending up with a dull fucking result.
Yeah.
So Grant, would you recommend Velma 2?
No. We got significantly drunk for this, and
Oh, yeah.
even then could
I'm still working on it.
barely scrape through. We wanted to quit after episode 2.
We started the Fallout show instead of Velma at first, and the Fallout show was too okay to talk about.
I like quick put it in the thumbnail. Fallout is okay. The pilot was fine.
Also, I like
haven't
Walter
seen the whole thing.
Goggins as the ghoul. I think that's funny.
We haven't seen. We only saw the first episode, but
My only question, my biggest question leading into Fallout episode 3 is, I've never seen Walter Goggins in a role where he doesn't play a racist, so I'm waiting to find out if the ghoul is a racist.
race against
Bro,
schools.
he literally, I don't know what he's credited as in Django Unchained, but his role in Django Unchained
That's not fair.
is literally lead racist.
It's not fair though.
He's
Yeah,
lead
Everyone
racist.
in Django is racist.
He's lead racist.
That's the decision of the artistic decision of Django.
He's literally the guy who says "ain't no N-word gonna kill me" and then starts blasting. He's the leader of the Ku Klux Klan.
Jonah
That's
Hill's
not
there
even
too.
the only movie he's a racist in.
Jonah Hill's there too, but yeah, Velma.
That's not even the only movie he's a racist in. Walter Goggins only plays racists.
Velma.
Yeah, but he's great.
I have to
always.
assume that the ghoul is a racist.
He's America's favorite racist.
But yeah, the first 2 episodes of Fallout were pretty decent.
We wanted to quit Velma season 2 so many times. Like Connor did quit it. Which
I
is
did
why
not
he's
quit
not
it.
here
I
right
had to
here.
take a quick break and miss like 4 episodes.
You missed half of the series.
At least half.
So yeah, no, I would not
I
recommend
was gone for like an hour and a half.
I wouldn't recommend it, even if you were drunk, even if you were blitzed out of your fucking mind.
It's
It's
not
too
even
boring.
watchable.
It's mediocre. There's no good jokes. I laughed once, Connor laughed once, and you didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I will
overall.
say, even though I never had an outward laugh, there was scenes that I recognized as funny that weren't enough for a laugh, but there were scenes occasionally sprinkled in that had a gag that was good.
It was getting there.
But
It could have been funny, in the right hands.
yeah, not Mindy Kaling's, clearly.
Got it. Scoob, what did you think of season 2 of Velma?
So where the
Speak
fuck
for him.
was
I like how they were gonna make 3 Scoob movies, and then the first one flopped because of COVID, and they're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's one of the few COVID losses. Most studios didn't learn just assume
Most
anything that
of
came
the
out
studios
during
after
was-
COVID flopped, they're like, oh well, we can try again. You know, it's just COVID. We
Even
can try
shit that
again."
came out after COVID. Oh yeah, we'll give it another shot. you know?
Aiden,
We're
Like
not gonna-
the previous Godzilla movie was a flop, and then they were like, yeah, it was COVID.
Well, this
you
one
know?
did good. The last 2 flopped. I'm pretty sure New Empire Godzilla Kong did pretty well.
Aiden, speak for Scoob. Be like, it's rocking red.
Iranian women.
The end.
That's all, folks.